If you are a developer, there's a very high chance that most of your coding time is spent inside one editor, Visual Studio Code. VS Code has become one of the most popular code editors in the world. It is fast, lightweight, and supports almost every programming language. But what really makes VS Code powerful is its extension ecosystem. With the right extensions, you can automate repetitive tasks, improve code quality, and even use artificial intelligence to help you write code faster. In this video, I will show you some of the best VS Code extensions for 2026 that every developer should consider installing. The first extension is one of the most famous AI coding assistants today, Github Copilot. Github Copilot uses artificial intelligence to help developers write code more efficiently. Instead of typing every line manually, you can simply write a comment describing what you want to build. Copilot will analyze the context of your project and generate the code automatically. For example, you can write a comment like, create a function that sorts an array, and Copilot will generate the implementation for you. It can also suggest entire functions, loops, and even complex logic. Many developers report that Copilot significantly reduces the time needed to write boilerplate code. A useful tip is that if you are a student, you can get Copilot Pro completely free through the GitHub Student Developer Pack. If you have a valid student email or academic verification, you should definitely apply for it. The next extension is Prettier. Prettier is an automatic code formatter. At first glance, formatting may seem like a small detail, but it becomes extremely important when working on larger projects or collaborating with other developers. Different developers often have different coding styles. Some prefer different spacing, indentation, or line breaks. Prettier solves this problem by automatically formatting your code according to a consistent style. Once installed, you can configure it so that every time you save a file, the code is automatically formatted. This keeps the code base clean and easy to read. Another essential extension for JavaScript and TypeScript developers is ESLint. ESLint analyzes your code and detects potential errors or bad practices before the program even runs. It can warn you about unused variables, incorrect syntax, or patterns that could lead to bugs. This extension is especially useful for large projects because it helps maintain high code quality and consistent standards across the team. Many modern frameworks and development teams rely heavily on ESLint as part of their development workflow. The next is a powerful tool for working with version control, Gitlens. Gitlens enhances the built-in Git capabilities inside VS Code. One of its most useful features is the ability to see who last modified a specific line of code and when that change was made. This is extremely helpful when you're trying to understand the history of a project or investigate why a certain change was introduced. Gitlens also provides detailed repository insights, commit history exploration, and powerful comparison tools directly within the editor. For developers working with modern front-end frameworks, especially those using utility-first CSS, the extension Tailwind CSS IntelliSense is very useful. This extension provides autocomplete for Tailwind CSS classes while you are writing HTML or JSX. It also shows color previews and validates class names so you can avoid mistakes. If you frequently use Tailwind CSS in your projects, this extension can significantly speed up your development process. Another extension that many developers find extremely convenient is ThunderClient. ThunderClient allows you to test APs directly inside VS Code. Instead of switching to external tools, you can send HTTP requests, inspect responses, and debug APs without leaving your editor. It is often considered a lightweight alternative to tools like Postman, and many developers prefer it because it integrates directly into their coding environment. Finally, another AI-powered coding assistant worth mentioning is Tabnine. Tabnine provides intelligent code completion and supports many programming languages. One of its advantages is that it can run locally, which makes it attractive for developers who are concerned about privacy or working with sensitive code bases. It learns from your coding patterns and adapts its suggestions based on your project. These extensions represent a powerful toolkit that can dramatically improve your development workflow. If you are using Visual Studio Code and want to work faster, reduce errors, and take advantage of modern AI tools, installing these extensions is a great place to start. Experiment with them, customize your setup, and build a development environment that works best for your workflow. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more content about development tools, Progra.